Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ozone Revolution Cup, brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. My name is Place, and I'm here with Mr. Benz. We're in Champ Select for game number 3, or game number 2, depending if you want to count that first game disadvantage. But ApG Thanatos, they've won one game of the series, and Exile 5 have won one as well. So Mr. Benz, how you going?
Yeah, I'm doing well, mate, and I hope this game is a ripper like the last one. So much action everywhere, and it was back and forth, and there was aces going each side, so this one should be really good as well.
Oh yeah, so Ban's coming out now. ApG Thanatos taking out, we swapped sides, so Exile 5 Solar taking out Java in the 4th, and Zed being banned out by ApG Thanatos.
Yeah, so we've seen Profound on Sunday play a really strong Jarvan, so I had to re-look that up to why they're banning Jarvan, and that's why they're taking that out, because Profound really strong on that Jarvan, and it looks like APG don't want to deal with Chenny Boy Zed again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huge problem for them last match. Hey, Zach's been banned out by Exile 5 there. And that's interesting, because we haven't actually seen Thanatos play Zach all tournament. Profound
no,
been sticking to the Nasus Jarvan Elise.
It has. Maybe Jono played it in that top lane in one of the earlier games, but it is just one of those standard bans right now. He is really strong either in the jungle, he's really strong in the top lane, so it's kind of one of those standard bans.
Yeah.
And Kassadin as well, Kassadin didn't have a great showing in this tournament from the games that we casted, but yeah, just a real standard ban at the moment. Fizz.
Oh wow. Yeah, they got rid of Fizz, Elise, and hey, Day Shifted locking in Shen straight away. Oh man, he's sticking with that spin. He's got a really high pick rate with that now, playing in a lot of these matches. Hey, don't change what's not broken, I guess. And Day Shifted played well on Shen.
Exactly, and yeah, it's a comfortable pickup. They're obviously comfortable picking it first. You know where it's going to go, so it's really like, can you deal with this Shen right now, who was so strong last game, and he landed so many great taunts as well under towers on the right targets. His Shen was amazing. But that leaves, at least Nasus open to Profound. Like you said just before, he plays that Nasus. He played it really well in that comeback game that ApG Thanatos had versus Team Just Saying. His Nasus was amazing, and Thresh. Everyone loves watching Thresh, and Thresh just has this a perfect kit, I would say, and he's so strong in support.
Yeah, and Blind Turkey's Thresh, oh my lord, he sets up the plays for Kevster so well. And Kevster just does his own business. He farms the CS, he keeps to himself. Blind Turkey will land a ridiculous hook out of nowhere, Lantern in his jungler, and then bam, you got Profound and Kevstars doing work, just pick up the kills. So, Blind Turkey, absolute great Thresh player here. So, good to see him lock in that with Nasus as well. So, what a Solar gonna lock in here? That's the question. 20 seconds on the clock, kind of just waiting. Ooh, Udyr, that'd be interesting. Ooh, Nocturne, kind of flipping around the junglers here, really quickly. Oh, he's spamming the random button. I got trolled, Mr. Benz.
He's spamming the random button. Yeah, I think he is at the moment. I'm really interested to see if Chenny Boy is going to pick up his mid already, because that's something I want to see. Oh, that'll be a Zara support for JV. So that's been left open now. So we're going to see
and Tristana.
A Zara Tristana.
Picked. Yeah.
Oh no.
Zara Tristana picked up. Ooh,
oh, that's so deadly.
That was a huge lane yesterday.
Yeah, it was, and they put out so much. I mean, we expected them to kind of lose that lane, and Zyra really held in the early game for Blue Nine, and then Blue Nine was able to come back with Tristana, who's kind of weak in that early laning phase. So that lane was super strong. It was super strong to watch the support getting kills all over the map and doing just so much damage. So that's going to be really hard for APG, and I want to see what they do to deal with that.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good question. Jono's kind of sitting on the cannon here. That'd be a great pickup as well with Blind Turkey's Thresh. Just, the box Maelstrom combo. Super strong there. Profound hovering over Heimerdinger, but he doesn't want to raise his dongers. He's going to lock in Vayne there for Kevstars. And wow, the Vayne and Thresh bot lane coming out of ApG Thanatos. We've seen that a few times as well, so we kind of have the iconic bot lanes for both of these teams. I like it, Mr. Benz.
Yeah, and Well, it's kind of risky, and we'll probably see a lane swap again. You know, they did it last time. They sent the 2v1 mid, which was a great move, and lanes went everywhere at the start of the game. So, no idea what's going on there. But I really like ApG last time. I've already picked up on maybe the mistakes they made in Champion Select. You know, they lack CC, they lacked a true tank, and this time, you know, they've got the CC, they've got the tank, and they're still keeping that damage. So I really like their picks right now.
Kind of completely flipped it. I like it. But I like to see, you know, Jono on the CC less AP top lane, swapped it around, got the one with the most CC, so that's good to see.
Yeah.
JV the King could be locking in Rise here for Chenny Boy on mid. Could actually be a top Rise, but, you know, we've got Shen here, so I'm pretty sure it's a mid Rise. Or Lee Sin as well, going to be locked in.
I don't think we're going to see a mid Shen, to be honest. It will be a mid Rise, and then would that be a Lee Sin locked in?
Yeah.
I think it will be, so I love seeing Lee Sin play just like the Fizz Day last game. Love seeing those champions, they're super fun, same as Thresh, you know. This makes the game a lot more fun to watch and cast even, so it'd be really fun. And you know, there's a lot of comfort picks for XL5 right now. You know, they've gone back to Zyra Tristana, they've got the Rise on Chenny Boy, and, you know, they shifted of course on that Shen. But and the same goes over for ApG. They've got Thresh, they've got Vayne, they've got Nasus as well. So
yeah,
both
but,
teams.
You know, I like this Lee Sin pick, Mr. Benz, because the Dragon Rage kick, perfect for someone like Jono. Get the little Yordle out of there before he can pop the ultimate. Same as Thresh, you know. But wow, SM Limes locks in the Ahri straight away there, and that's an interesting pick as well against the Rise. You know, Rise we generally say counters Ahri just because of that straight up lockdown. Talk us through it, Mr. Benz.
Yeah, he does, and that's interesting. But Limes does feel confident on that Ahri. He had a strong showing yesterday. He started off a bit weak versus the Z lane, I believe. But then, you know, they came back and he was able to play that very nicely, made the right catches with that charm. So again, are they picking these champions knowing that they're going to switch things around, they're going to change things up?
Yeah.
And send players everywhere, I guess. So be interesting to see, yeah, where they do send these players.
Would be interesting, but I don't think ApG Thanatos do want to swap it around because, you know, Vayne has low range and Day Shifted has Shen again, and it just hasn't been working out, that 2v1 lane.
They did manage to get the tower first last time, which was a big surprise to me. We even talked about it. It was shocking that they were able to get the tower first before a Caitlyn Nami lane. So if Vlad did it, or Jono and Vlad did a great job in holding that tower, and yeah, they were able to get that tower. So they might want to do that again. And you know, Vayne's a lot better than Twitch versus tanks. You know, she is a tank killer. So the Vayne is a very nice pickup, especially with a Rise and a Lee Sin if he decides to build tanky, and a Shen. So XL5 sticking to that real tanky lineup with a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it's the perfect pick in more senses because all of these carries, except for Tristana, are very low range. So Shen, super low range. He's just a bruiser. Same with Rise as well. You know, he's got very low range, and so that definitely helps out someone like Vayne. The problems really come up when you're against APs such as Lux. You know, a single binding and you're just gone. Rise doesn't really have that kind of potential, and he's going to be saving it for SM Limes anyway. So, you know, ApG Thanatos have a really strong lineup here, but you can't count out XL5 either because the late game potential on that team is crazy.
And you know, like you say, even though they haven't got that Lux, they've got that Zyra who can make like those clutch snares as well. And you know, they followed up by another taunt by Shen and another snare by Rise. So keep an eye out for JV. He loves that Zyra, and yeah, he can make plays on that.
Oh yeah. But you know, even Chenny Boy to the late game, going to be super tanky with Day Shifted. And you know, Lee Sin, he's the mid game hero when it comes to jungling, you know, early game as well. But even in the late game, you know, the kick just so great, can make plays jumping around the map as well. So, you know, their team is going to be relevant throughout the whole game. It's a really strong team comp just all up. I like it.
Yeah, for sure. They have that. They've got that hyper carry in Rise and Tristana. They've got the early game in Zyra, Lee Sin. You know, Shen's there to save the day with that Stand United as soon as he hits level 6, and he can split push as well. So they've got a nice mix up in their team comp. But, you know, like I said before, I like what ApG have done. They noticed they were missing that CC, they were missing that tank. The damage was there, they played really well in their team fights, but they just lack that CC in. You know, so they've picked that up this time. They're on comfort picks, so you know, I hope they jump into this game and are able to take this one.
Oh yeah, and you know they're gonna have to. Exile 5 coming from the losers bracket as well, so a game down in the best of 5, winning that first one out. So it's 1-1, and if ApG Thanatos don't win this one, oh man, they're in trouble.
Oh yeah, and XL5 are hungry for this right now, and they'll have the confidence going into this game because they played really well as well last game, and so you know it still can go either way, and both teams are riding on their high right now. You know, the one game advantage to the win coming from behind. So
oh wow,
it's going to be a big game.
I just noticed, Mr. Benz, Kevster's gone with the barrier. I was surprised. I thought this would be a game he might go with cleanse. He did build the QSS last game, which pretty much mimics a cleanse. A little bit better in some senses, but it's similar. But the thing was, it cost him a lot of money, and that was a big factor from last game. This time round, though,
something we didn't point out as well is that Blind Turkey actually built the Crucible as well. Yeah, so we've seen the double cleanse going off sometimes. Yeah, and so that was for Twitch to get out of the Wither and to get off that death mark as well. So
wow, that's some serious team play right there to pull that off.
It was, and maybe
that's really hard.
Maybe Blind Turkey can whip that out again and really save his AD carry from all that CC. You know, the taunts coming out, the snares coming out.
Wow. I do want to see that actually. You know, Blind Turkey, he's an amazing player. He has the micro down as well. And that item, you know, it's really hard to use. It's hard to wipe CC off someone else's character. You know, usually when you're the AD carry, you can cleanse those skills really fast because you see them coming. You're focused on yourself and what enemies are doing to yourself. But when you're a support, you know, you've got to be aware of everyone. So it adds that next level of difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blind Turkey, wow. If he can pull it off, that's amazing. So I'd like to see him do it.
Yeah, you know, it just shows a good support that he's always got that, you know, that one eye on his AD carry. And yeah, I didn't point it out enough because there was just so much action last game, but Blind Turkey used that Crucible perfectly every time. You know, Twitch would cleanse the Wither, and then Blind Turkey would use the Crucible to get the death mark off, and it was spot on every time, so props to him for that. And I'm sorry I didn't point it out in that first game, but
yeah,
hopefully we can see it again this game.
Wow, you know, it's such an underpicked item, I can't believe we missed it. But hey, we're into the game now. Ozone Revolution Cup continues. Game 2 or 3, however you want to say it, brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. Ooh, early game, we saw a little bit of an invade last time. Pretty much what we've seen all tournament though, just a quick steal of a buff back to lanes. What's going to happen now, Mr. Benz?
I think it's kind of going to be the same. Even though they have Thresh and Ahri, they could make that catch. You know, if the charm lands, then it's a guaranteed hook. If the hook lands, it's a guaranteed charm. So they definitely can follow up on that. They'll get a kill just off that CC alone. But you know that you got the Zyra who can snare you up, stop them engaging. Ryze can take snare if he wants to. Shen as well with the taunt as well. So I'd give it to APG in this game, but I think both teams just, here we go, protecting the red buff, standing behind the red, and maybe hoping to that catch the invade, I should say.
Oh yeah. Transition down to blue for APG. They want to defend that Thanatos. Probably not too worried about the red being taken, I guess. But you know, Chillbuster going for that Lee Sin jungle. Man, early red buffs on Sin, if he can get the enemies and gank top, that can be really painful for APG's top laner.
Yeah, it can, and I could you could tell from the way the XL5 were positioning, and here goes the hook.
Ooh, onto Chenny Boy straight away. Beautiful charm to follow it up. That's going to be a first blood. Wow, textbook style.
Textbook, exactly what I say. If one lands that hook, charm is going to guarantee to land, and it was right in the middle of mid lane. Like, you know, we usually see that first blood going somewhere odd in the jungle. It was right in the middle of mid lane. So
yeah,
that was kind of odd.
A little bit unfortunate, and Ryze getting baited in. But Blind Turkey, that's number 1. He's 1 for 1 on those hooks, and I'm sure he's going to hit a ton more this game.
And that's a great start. You know, everyone got an assist on that, apart from Nasus, he'll be alright in that jungle. But Jono picked up the kill, and he always... Oh, it's going to be a 2v1, sorry. I was going to say he has a great time versus Shen anyway, but...
Yeah.
It actually helps him even more now that he's in that 2v1, that he's got that slight gold advantage. And experience as well.
Yeah. Experience probably the most important thing in these 2v1s, actually. You know, the gold can come later, but if you fall behind in those levels, you just risk getting dived. Especially against someone like Zyra here, that's a big deal.
Oh, hope no one saw that. Blind Turkey missed the hook. I'm pointing it out. Yep, I'm going to point it out.
Mr. Benz.
I had to do it, but he is harassing Shen really well and giving zone, you know, from last sitting and getting those creeps. So they want to push that double minion wave that will arrive, and then hopefully get some damage down onto the tower while Shen is still level 1 and, you know, can't taunt Vayne under the tower.
Yeah, you know, I'm interested in watching this mid lane though, because SM Lime's pretty aggressive player, and so is Chenny Boy, and got some crazy all-ins that could happen here.
Yeah, I think in the first 3 minutes of last game, or the 4-minute mark of last game, they both went all in and both SM Lime survived with about 20 HP and managed to get first blood. As some damage goes down to Shen on the bot lane.
Turkey hit a minion with that hook. That was very close.
And Vayne with the silver bolts already, you know, can do a lot of damage, chewing through Shen. So they have to be real careful.
Yeah. Things go down profound, get spotted out. I think Lee Sin's just here to clear the wave, you know, pretty common tactic you see. It's 2v1s. Helpful, get some CS for himself. But actually it's a good choice going for the 2v1, making Lee Sin come to lanes. Definitely shuts him down, he wants to spend time ganking. Nasus isn't too worried about it.
Yeah, and both junglers, it's pretty standard now when you see the teams go to 2v1. The junglers will just come up to stop that tower going down earlier and help with the wave clearer, and that's what Nasus is best at, that Spirit Fire, you know, shreds a minion wave. So I like seeing that.
Yeah, and you know, a big thing there was Jono as well with the first blood. Came to lane with more pots and a cloth armor, as well as that Doran's Blade. Not sure if you said, but that's a big deal as well.
He didn't come to lane with the Doran's Blade. He backed off, I think. He had the wards, the cloth armor and the pot, but he would have needed about 100 more gold to pick up that Doran's Blade, so he went back and got that one.
Alrighty. A little bit wrong there, but it's alright. Continues 4 minutes 30, 5,600 gold, about 6,000. Very, very close early on, but it's just a little bit of a CS lead in all these lanes. Oh, beautiful taunt in by Day Shifted, although getting onto Kevsis right there. Oh, superhero Lee Sin goes deep, and the Vorpal Blade. Olympic Javelin toss there to get it. Blind Turkey in trouble. Shellbuster going deep on this one. He's got red buff. The second proc of Sonic Wave going to go in. Oh, beautiful flash, but even better ward jump. Oh, man. It's
a great play by XL5 there, able to pick up the kills. And yeah, like you said, that was a super kick coming out of top. So Ari gets caught as well.
Yeah, gets taken out there, unfortunately. Not quite enough on that flash. And that was a superhero kick by Lee Sin.
It was, and the Vorpal Blade, like you said, followed as well, so...
Yeah!
that was pretty huge. So Medic Turkey wasn't able to save Kevsters there, so...
Medic Turkey.
They'll be disappointed in that one, but you know...
Oh, Jono! No! You're gonna get taken out right here. Oh, beautiful snare by JV the King. Snare's coming. Oh. Blue 9-0 over the wall, jumps in, jumps out. Ooh, that was nice.
That looked really good on my spectator thing, the way he jumped over that wall. So
yeah, very clean.
XL5 started off really aggressive early, you know. Chelpster got their kills in those bot lane, and then he's like, yeah, I'm going to roam the map now. And that early pressure that you said Sin has, and he used that to full effect.
Wow. And you know, SM Limes as well, he's struggling this mid lane a bit. He's getting out CS'd at 10. And that's not great, you know, we kind of comment quite usually actually that certain matchups should win pretty much all the time, but maybe we're just being proven wrong right here because SM Limes are struggling. Team though, with Nasus of course, will pick up the dragon, and I think there's 100% first dragon rate with Nasus so far in this tournament. I've yet to see another jungler.
They stopped it last game. ApG actually stopped that first dragon last game.
Oh, that's true.
And took it away, so... Yeah, and going back to what you said about, you know, I was expecting lane matchups to win. There's always a counter, but it always comes down to, it's situational, like if the jungler's there at the right time, and a lot of it comes down to skill as well, and how well a player knows that matchup. They might know they're countered and they play it way safer and way better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it all comes down to that.
And we know that Chenny Boy on Rise, that's a comfort pick. SM Lime's in a bit of trouble here, hits the taunt, and that's just going to let him get out of there. But he's low on mana now, Chenny Boy isn't.
Oh, and a kill going on to Blue 9-0 right now.
Oh, wow.
He tried, Zyro went off the ward, and Dono just constantly poking him with auto attacks.
Shellbuster misses the Q as well. Fortunately, won't get the kick, has to back the kill and has to back out. But wow, we see that a lot, don't we? You know, supports move off toward a bit of miscommunication from the duo lane, and then the soloer gets the kill.
Yeah, I don't think he expected the damage coming out of Jono right there. He just was able to keep those auto attacks up. He does have that armor pen, that extra AD. So he's basically an AD carry as well, and yet he has a stun to go with it. And he locked him up in the minions, and then chucked that ignite down, and picked up a very nice kill for himself. So that's, you know, he picked up first blood. He's probably going to lose his tower very shortly, but you know, he's picked up a kill in the 2v1 lane, just like Shen right now lands the taunt.
Oh yeah, nicely done. Kevstas though only taking one tower shot there. Nice condemn into the wall. Well, Day shifted in so much trouble as Kevstar goes for the dive. Final hit. There's the kill. Teleport in. Oh, probably not going to be enough as Chenny Boy comes in there. A lot of damage. Oh, nice lantern as well for the shield, but oh, Kevstars, be careful right here. Chenny Boy is very scary. Profound coming. Will it matter? He's going to flash in straight for it. Gets it with the siphoning strike.
The NASA's flash kills tonight are all over the place. We see like 3 maybe last game, and then again Profound's coming in with a flash siphon strike.
Yeah, he had to do it though. I mean, Blind Turkey was kind of going at it 1v1.
Blind Turkey did a great job there as well.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And JV right now trying to get Jono. The exhaust snare goes down.
Oh wow, so much damage. Nice knock up as well with the Strangle Thoughts, and Jono gets picked up by Blue Knight 0. JV the King proves his name true, but bot lane tower does fall.
It does, so they pick up that tower slightly after.
Oh, sorry, Shellbuster goes in deep. Condemned away as he comes in for the last hit. The kill onto Kevstar. Outplayed there with that. Although that will be the kill onto Blind Turkey. Kevstar's forced to jump away, but Day shifted in so much trouble as Profound beats down on him. Final kill with a tumble. Nice rotation. Kevstars picks up a double.
Yeah, but JV and Blue 90 are still beating on this top tower right now. Got it really low, about half HP. Wow. JV has to be careful. Ari jumping through.
Oh wow, so much damage with the double plants. Also so much damage. Oh, whiffs the Q, unfortunately, but does get the kill onto JV the King. Can he survive as Blue 90 comes in? Just dodges the passive from Zyra, but still falls. Jono, it's down to you to secure this kill for your team. Although Chenny Boy coming in, a nice bait. Nice flash by Blue 90 as well. So Jono in a lot of trouble here as he lightning rushes away, Mr. Benz.
It does, and I like how these AD carries, you know, don't back off when they're on about 1 bar. They just wait around. They know a teammate's coming, and they can stay in that fight. I'm surprised Tristana didn't quite keep going.
Oh, Jono's still being hunted, but the lightning rush. Oh, not quite. Flash comes up. Chenny Boy ruining the York's day. His legs were going as fast as they could, man.
They were with that lightning rush.
Yeah.
And yeah, a nice trade once again, and he's waiting on to Chenny Boy, so more action coming in. He's going to put the ultimate to try and get this one. The snare goes down, but the red buff and the silver bolts are going to pick that one up. And JV wants to be careful. He doesn't want to fight that, but Lee Sin's here.
Oh wow, if he lands the Q, that could be a kill. Beautiful ward jump as well. Realized the minion was in the way. Didn't quite get in there. SM Limes joining the fight now. 3v2. Oh, flashes the charm. Good choice. Blind Turkey gets engaged onto Shen ultimate as well. Beautiful setup here by XL5 Solar. But they have to back out because they realize Profound is here. He's too good. Nice little taunt for a single
nice kick.
Oh, he's got the Sonic Wave as well into Kevstar. Could he be going in here? No, it times out and he doesn't. Shellbuster gets outplayed and he could die here as well as SM Limes goes deep with the lightning rush. Sorry, Spirit Rush. Picks it up with the auto attack onto JV. Beautifully done there. Oh, Kevstar eating the passive from JV the King as well. Almost dying. Wow. Thanatos played that beautifully.
Oh, and the hook just lands as well. Thresh is going in on this one. Kennen with the stun, and they might be able to pick up a double kill here. Thresh does drop. That was a good sacrifice after the hook. But Chenny Boy's going to play that one safe and get away. Ari's got no mana, so she can't follow in on that one. And yeah, they got the tower. They got a lot of kills there as well, ApG. So that was a very nice play from them. There was some very nice flashes in that engagement. And yeah, that was very nice. It's very nice.
The CC that came out of Blind Turkey as well, knocking up Lee Sin and stopping him from reinitiating once he landed the Q onto Kevstars. Wow, that was some serious play right there. It pretty much saved her life. You know, the kick, he would have come in, he would have got the kick down and would have killed Vayne, or got her low enough that she couldn't join the fight. And wow. Then, you know, SM Limes realized it happened, played off it with his ultimate. Really nicely done.
Yeah, Chelmster for a split second actually got in front of Blind Turkey as well and went to kick him back into the team, and Blind Turkey on that Thresh got off that flash just quick enough so that the kick animation started, but it didn't go off because he was able to flash away from it. So that was a big play early on in that fight as well.
It was.
And here we go, we have some action in the bot now.
JV gets withered here. It's going to be pretty slow. Realizes, walks north. Nicely done. Day Shift to dodge the hook as well. So they're going for JV here. Profound moving up. He's got the red buff and the blue. Although Kevstar's in a bit of trouble. He goes in the 1v1 with Shellbuster right there. Teammates coming in as well. Blind Turkey trying to help him out. Oh, Kevstar's going deep. Dodges the Q. The mechanics are too good as he goes deep onto Shellbuster. Doesn't quite find the kill. Forces him away as Day Shifted will fall though. Oh, Chenny Boy arriving as well.
Oh,
that hook over the wall. Limes comes in as well and says thank you, but the double goes to Vayne right there. JV the King, the cleanup. Oh, goes for the charm as well. Just doesn't get it. SM Limes flying over the map, but that hook was incredible.
That hook was amazing, and Ari getting there at the right time, but Jono's not able to stop Blue 90 in the top lane. They're going to get another tower out of that, but that was a lot of kills once again going over to APG, and yeah, these comfort picks are really working out for them.
Man, you know, APG swapping it out, taking the CC this time round, and it's paying off so much. Kennen isn't even involved in some of these bot lane fights, and it's just incredible. Champions like Ari are too good, though. Blue 9-0 going head-to-head with Jono. Maelstrom comes out, Lightning Rush as well. Teleport coming in, though. That's probably going to be Rise as he arrives there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jono.
He flashed out of that one pretty quick.
Ooh,
as soon as he seen that teleport, he probably could have killed Blue 9, but as soon as he seen that teleport, he made the right move, and you know, didn't get greedy and flashed out of that one. And it gave the bot tower to APG and the dragon as well, so that's a lot of global gold. They're about 4k ahead right now.
Yeah, and speaking about objectives as well, red buff was taken by somebody, and the minions are just sitting there from the top side of the map, AVG side. Not sure who took that.
Oh, Tristana picked that up actually when they were chasing Kennen through the river. I actually thought she would have cleared it, but she obviously didn't. And do you know what's really scary right now, Place? We have a 7-1 Vayne on the map. Wow. So she's already finished that Blade of the Ruined King about 14 minutes in.
Wow, and you know what else, Mr. Benz? We kind of talked about Vayne being the perfect pick against this low-range AP carry.
Oh, yeah.
Even champions like Lee Sin, because you can juke them about so much. Zari, you can dodge a lot of those skill shots. And man, she's 7-1 now, it's beast. Blind Turkey gets caught a little bit. Ooh, trying to clear with that Oracle as well.
And we've seen in the last fight, Kevsters was dodging Sonic Waves, was dodging taunts everywhere. So, you know, he obviously knows that champion is very comfortable on that champion, and his tumbles were great. So hopefully he can keep that up for his team, because he's got all the kills right now. They've got a lot of kills, but he has a majority of them, I would say, at 7-1. And he's really strong. And they can leave him alone with Shen, because she can take Shen on by herself right now.
Yeah, invisible red buff right there. Sure if the spectators saw it as well. But second time we've seen that bug, always kind of funny.
Tonight it seems to be the lizard.
Yeah.
The lizard
is defend the bot lane, because split push Shen at it again, as we always see.
And the problem is, Vayne can deal with that Shen no problem, but Shen has that Shen United, so Shen at any time can leave. And when they don't have their AD carry with them, APG, you know, they're going to have a hard time. With a 5v4 with no AD carry, no matter how fast Vayne can try get up there, they're still going to be behind.
But here's the thing, you know, Blue 9-0, AD carry for Exile 5 here. He doesn't quite have the kills of Vayne. He does have a fair bit of CS there. Doesn't have... Ooh, seeing a bit of action on top, but nothing's going to happen there. He's behind by a Zeal, that's it. And he hasn't been involved in these fights. So that's going to really change. You know, he's just been split pushing top. He's got 2 towers. So once he joins this team fight, it's going to be a bit different.
Yeah, and he's got a couple of kills as well. So, you know, Jono is actually pretty far behind at the moment in levels. You know, Lee Sin is a really
high level. Sorry, Kevster's going so deep here on Chenny Boy. Gone for the solo kill, so much damage and so much speed, but he chooses to back off wisely. No vision of the enemy. Whoa, that was incredible. He went so aggressive for that.
Yeah, dude, and he can right now as well. You know, as a really fed Vayne, you're really scary. The Vayne's scary anyway, but when Vayne's fed early instead of that late game carry that ship becomes, yeah, it's extra scary. And wise of Kevster still to back off and still not get too aggressive when he has no vision of the team.
You know, burn the Blade of the Ruined King now and the ultimate. Just pick up the tower, so that was a nice play, forcing off Rise, freeing up that tower. But hey, 16 minutes with Kevster so fed, Baron has spawned, and wow, they could actually start going for this soon. This is one of those games, yeah.
It would be a risky move. They have Nasus as well who can shoot through that, and it looks like Jono may be able to get that top tower. Yep, he does. So that gives them the tower advantage by 3 now. They got the dragon as well. They're steadily, you know, getting that gold lead up. The Baron would be a huge risk for them right now because they are ahead. They could do it, but it's really risky. And we've seen that last game where XL5 wanted to get that early Baron, and it kind of threw their advantage a little bit. Profound's been caught.
Just a little bit of damage there. Snare goes out. That's something that JV can do on Zyra though. Just very, very scary as he goes. All those catches, but Chenny boy! Oh, that's the engage they wanted so badly. SM Limes landing the perfect charm. Ultimate stand united onto Blue 9-0 right there. They have to back off. Oh, that's a big play. Easy catch, and a waste of Shen ultimate.
Yeah, the Shen ultimate came a bit late, but Penny Boy dropped so quick that Shen couldn't ult Rise, so we had to ult on Tristana, who had already got away, and they had already disengaged from that fight. APG didn't have Nasus there, actually, and they also just got the pick, so they weren't going to chase into that one. They burnt the big cooldown of Stand United, and they'll be very happy with that. They have a big wave in top right now, and are looking to push that down.
Man, and if they can get this tower, you know, they've taken all the outer turrets there, so they're going to be pushing Exile into their base. That's what we saw earlier on. Beautiful engage by Chellbuster, going so deep, maybe too deep as he gets charmed straight in, out of energy as well, so he can't follow up. Didn't get his kickoff either. Oh, Blue 9-0 going crazy for Kevstar's ultimate and barrier popped. Big misplay. Kevstar's still alive though. Profound now arriving to the fight to set it up. JV will fall to Nasus. And Chenny Boy trying to go for Blind Turkey with a nice flash. No. Oh, Kevstar, he's on the wrong side of the map, getting chased by... Oh! Flash during taunt to land that. Beautifully done by Dave Shifted right there. Chenny Boy has to run away. Profound with the Wither onto Dave Shifted as well. He might actually fall here. SM Limes though out of mana, so we can't follow up. Oh, this is a nice time for Exile to turn if they want to. They're just a little bit too low.
Jono just DC'd as well. I was wondering why Kennen didn't get that Slicing Maelstrom off on that fight. And it looks like Jono's DC'd, so that's kind of rough for them in that fight. APG still traded really well. They got the 2 for 2, but Jono had DC'd, so it was kind of rough. And still an even fight.
Yeah. I was going to say, you know, Kevs has played that really nicely, jumping all around the map, dodging all the key spells he got engaged on as well, remember. But, you know, Chellbuster was going to jump behind him to kick him into the team, to kick Kevsters into the team, but didn't quite get it. You know, he threw the ward out, jumped to it, but didn't have the positioning, so he chose to back off wisely. And it's just a bit unfortunate that it missed.
Yeah, and Kevsters was able to get out of that with the, he was able to get out of the Zyra ultimate as well by just dashing into that little gap going into the jungle. So, it was nice of him. Chenny Boy still chased him down, but Nasus came in, Profound came in just in time. You know, be a nuisance on Nasus as you do, popped the ultimate, picked up a kill on JV, and was really just able to keep them at bay, chuck the Withers down so they couldn't get to Kevsters as he tried to run away.
And you know, that's the peel that Profound is really known for as a jungler, I guess we could say, after this tournament. He plays the junglers that can be super aggressive or super safe, you know, and Nasus is probably the perfect champion for that. We've seen his flash kills, we've seen his aggressive nature, but that time around we saw the defense with the Wither, and it was great.
Yeah, it was, and that's just the power in Nasus. People think that he kind of got nerfed with that Wither changes, but he didn't. He's still such a strong jungler, and he just provides so much for your team. You know, Dragon control, Baron control, the Wither onto an AD carry, the Spirit Fire to push back minions. He's just such a great jungler, and Profound plays it really well.
He does.
And he's building for his team right now as well. He's picked that Aegis of the Legion already, so that going into a locket, super helpful for his team. And, you know, that gives your team a big advantage alone in the team fight. If they've got those, you know, those 10 or something extra stats that it gives, you know, it gives you a big boost. 20 magic resist.
You know what else? He has 116 CS. He has more CS than his top and middle laner. Now, I'm not sure if that's because he was sharing CS by pushing out Jono's lane earlier on, but for a jungler, that's a big score. And wow, Lee Sin actually has more CS than Ryze as well.
Yeah, Lee Sin and Nasus had like great roles. They played great roles, sorry. They were up, pushing waves back, defending towers, and still able to farm their jungle really well. You know, they've got quick clear times, and they've been able to farm really well, like you said. And we pointed out earlier, the Spirit Fire is great for farming, and Nasus used that to full effect. But, you know, yeah, Ari's been roaming around, and Ryze has been teleporting everywhere, so the CS is kind of low in this game just because it's been so hectic. There's been kills everywhere. There's been players switching lanes. And
20 minutes, you know, 11 to 17. That's a lot of kills.
Yeah, so that dragon respawned a while ago. so it looks like they have free range on this one as well.
Yeah,
and they're going to pick that up for more global gold right now. And, you know, just keeping that lead at all. Lee Sin is going in and he stole it.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Shellbuster. Man, that was nice. Nice, very clean, you know, in and out. Straight away gets it. Beautiful.
Oh, it was the percentage damage on the Lee Sin Q. And then the smite to follow it up. And then he just jumped out without getting touched, without getting taunted or with it as well. Wow. So that was a very nice play by Chilpster there.
Mr. Benz, look at the ward coverage on the top side of the map here. Both teams getting so much. Blind Turkey's Oracle has worn off as well. JV saw that and has just warded everything.
Yeah, and we've seen this last game. For these supports, just ward, like, and you look at the wards coming out from XL5 right now. Sorry, Kenan, just a bit of damage there. They've all got wards on them, and they're all helping out JV as well. So that's great to see.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, vision can win you the game. If you make that one catch or you know where the team is, yeah, it can really change the game. And it's kind of weird here that ApG are going to give up a free mid lane tower as they three-man push the top lane.
Oh, Jono in trouble. Forced to Zhonya's. Oh man, he could be dead here. No, Flash to get away. Nicely done. Profound defense him too. I think that's worth it. You know, they've given away that first mid turret, but it's 21 minutes, so you know that's not a big deal.
Oh, Lee Sin going in.
Oh wow, going really deep onto Jono. Snare actually landed, set it up for Day Shifted, comes in. Shellbuster with the final Q for the kill, and Blue 90 finishes off Nasus there. Okay, that's not good. Your defense crew, ApG Thanatos, just lost the mid lane. Oh man.
Kevsters and SMIs just went way too deep then as well. I don't know what they were doing. The Shen ult went on to Rise, and they still went in at it. Kevsters just take the turret the whole time versus the Rise.
Wow.
You're gonna die, and wow,
this is a huge turnaround by XL5. Yeah. They could get the inhibitor here, Mr. Benz.
That was a throw by ApG there, leaving XL5 to get the inhibitor. Yeah, that was a huge move, and I don't understand why Kevsters decided to die.
Oh, Profound with the mobility boots is gonna get shut down by those minions when they hit him, obviously. Oh, couldn't quite catch anyone out there. Probably could have set up a Baron if they got it, but unfortunately they don't. But man, that's a big misplay right there by ApG Thanatos.
It was, and that really changed the tides of the game. ApG just had about a 5k gold lead, 6k gold lead I think it was after that last dragon. Now we're back to even. It's a 500 gold difference. The kills are back to even as well, and bit of miscommunication on the ApG side, I have to say. Like, they didn't go back to defend mid, and they dived under a tower with a Rise and a Shen ultimate on him.
But hey, you know, the Baron pings are kind of going out here. They could actually go for it. Maybe not so much now. You know, Channy Boy is in bot lane, but they needed to do it when the enemy team was going base after that push middle. So they've kind of missed it here. Bit unfortunate. Man, Thanatos, they need to pick themselves up right here. You know, they've lost the first game. After being a game up, they're in a bit of trouble here as well as Shellbuster goes in. But a beautiful charm going to set it up for a kill there. It's going to go down to Vayne. Kevsters with the damage. This is the fight he wants to fight. The enemy's on the run. Oh, nice. Beautiful flay to get him back into there. Day Shifted. Not going to be able to get away there as SM Limes jumps towards him. But hey, why kill the tank? There are towers on offer.
Oh,
the hook onto Channy Boy. He is gone.
So there we go, it's becoming like the last game. One team makes a catch or a mistake, and then they seem to redeem themselves and are able to make a catch. And oh, the play's everywhere tonight, but they have to be careful. They still got the
wow, Day Shifted wanted in on that. He went in, and JV the King got baited. Outsmarted. How unfortunate.
Will the plan get it?
Flash! Blind Turkey. Ain't so blind. He saw that one coming. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Not bad by JV. That will give them a bit of time. You know, Tristana's back up, Lee Sin's back up. Maybe they can defend this tower. And a nice taunt onto Ari, but I think the tower's going to drop.
Found's out of mana too, so this is actually a decent fight. Kevstar's going a bit deep. Has to be careful. Realizes flashes. Oh, hero jump in by Shellbuster again onto Kevsters. He's going to be set up right here. Day Shifted going to pick him up. Oh man, second time of the game.
I think she'll be able to pick up Jono from that one, and she does. As Rise teleported in behind them as well, so they were kind of doomed on that one. And they got the tower, but Shen able to land a great taunt again. Day Shifted on his Shen is amazing with those taunts. And it looks like XL5 are going to pick up the Baron off the end of that fight. And that is just a huge play. That the game's back and forth. Once again, we've seen this last game. These teams are so close that the game is able to go back and forth like this.
Wow.
And it's a good game to watch.
Wow, and this is the second time we've seen this. You know, ApG Thanatos, they make a huge push, then they overstay their welcome. And it's what we saw last game as well that led to a Baron like this. And if history has taught us anything, it's that Exile 5 picking up that Baron are going to stomp. So, wow. Thanatos need to be really careful here. They've got the items, they still have a bit of an advantage, but they need to stall out this Baron now, Mr. Benz.
Yeah, for sure. And they weren't able to do that too well in the last game. Hopefully they can this time. You know, they really wanted that middle inhibitor, and they just weren't able to. The death timers aren't that high at the moment at about 20 minutes in. And XL5 were able to respond. And yeah, they've got to defend this now. That one mistake or those mistakes that people have been making, they have to be really careful, because both teams are seeing those mistakes and capitalizing on them so well. They're getting bits, and you know, they're getting a lot of kills out of them as well. So it's really big right now it's crucial right now, I should say, that you don't make those mistakes.
Oh wow. And you know, all of this that has been going on has given Exile 5 Solar's support. It's given JV the King the time to get those wards out. He's got 4 pink wards on the map and two visions as well. He'll probably get a couple more here as well. He just got back from his base.
And classic JV on his Zara as well. He's not afraid to build those AP items, you know, and it's great for Zara. She scales really well. She has high base damage as well, and those plants add some extra damage. And you know, JV Zara has been really scary this whole tournament, so it's great to see that he's still building up here. Shen has to flash taunt away from the Vayne, who pops her ultimate, so... But they will give X5 time to pick up this bot tower. Yeah, sorry. That's not the top lane.
Wow.
No, Shen's not there. Shen's still got the Sting United as well, so... APG need to defend this inhibitor. The other inhibitor is about to respawn as well, so... They really need to defend this
pretty much where we see it lost.
Yep.
Man, Kevstar needs to be careful as well. He's been a bit aggressive lately. He's 10-4. He's so important to his team. Can't afford to get caught out here. SM Limes needs to go for an engage. Slicing Maelstrom onto Jono. Gets pushed out with a buster shot as well. Chenny Boy going deep. Blind Turkey gets the box off on the JV alone. Profound gets taunted as well and kicked into the team. Didn't they want to get the tank? I'm not sure, but Blind Turkey will fall. Kevstars doesn't have the damage. He's just too low. And he can't get anyone. Triple for nothing. SM Limes gets caught as well by Chenny Boy, forced to back away with his flash and his ultimate. But man, this is the second inhibitor going to fall down here for ApG Thanatos, and they're in a very, very precarious position right now.
Yeah, and they're still very healthy as well. The minions are coming into the lane as well, so they might be able to pick up Nexus turrets, or they can get a third inhibitor. So they just picked up the second inhibitor, who's spawned the taunt onto Kevsters. And they're going to take him down, and that will be game. There's too long on the clock now. 40 seconds on Vayne. The others still have about 5 to 10 seconds, and they should be able to end this game with super minions.
Second Nexus turret falls. The Nexus is open. SM Limes gone for the Hail Mary as he runs out of the base. Day Shifted follows him. Beautiful hook by Blind Turkey. It's not going to matter. Nexus will fall, and Exile 5 Solar pick up the next game in the series, 2-1 now in the Ozone Revolution Cup, brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. Epic game, Mr. Benz, but Solar just too good.
Yeah, that one mistake that APG made where they didn't get back to mid lane, they dived in the top lane, and it gave XL5 the inhibitor and then the Baron, and it just snowballed from that. So great play by XL5 again, great communication, great team play, just able to capitalize on those mistakes and win the game off 1 or 2 simple mistakes. They snowballed it. Very nice.
Yeah.
And they were behind as well. Sorry.
Coming from the losers bracket now, Exile 5 are in the lead. It's make or break for ApG Thanatos. If they lose one more game, they lose the series. Whoa. Stay with us. We'll bring you that nail biter next. I'm Place and I'm with Mr. Benz. Stay tuned. This is the Ozone Revolution Cup.